Hello, it's time for the midweek message. I'll get right to it. So, we're midweek and also midway through Advent as of this week. So, as we approach our third week of Advent, the week of joy, I want to challenge you. I want to challenge you to find one reason each day of the coming week to acknowledge and experience joy. Let yourself do that. Because for as many things as there are to focus on that are not joyful nowadays, I know that you can find something each day to focus on that does bring some joy to your heart and your mind, if you choose it. Much like hope and peace, this is a spiritual discipline that we choose or not. And when we experience the hope and peace and joy of God's presence, we can let it flow through us to encourage and aid others, or not. So, you see that the choices you make, you see how important they are. You see how important it is that we choose these attributes of God's self to experience and to know deeply within ourselves, and then share with others. It becomes an ever-widening circle. What you do creates ripples in the community around you. In fact, when you allow yourself to be informed by God's self, be healed and encouraged and sustained by love, you do bring this to the people around you. So I want to remind you that what you choose matters. So to help us to experience some joy, I know that you will not be surprised to hear that I am going to share some poetry with you because I love poetry. So let's experience some joy together. I'm including some beautiful poetry of the season. Madeleine L'Engle's poem, First Coming, and John Shea's ruminations on Mary's thoughts after the angel Gabriel visits her, called, not surprisingly, Magnificat. But first, First Coming by Madeleine L'Engle. He did not wait till the world was ready, till men and nations were at peace. He came when the heavens were unsteady and the prisoners cried out for release. He did not wait for the perfect time. He came when the need was deep and great. He dined with sinners in all their grime and turned water into wine. He did not wait till hearts were pure. In joy he came to a tarnished world of sin and doubt, to a world like ours, of anguished shame. He came, and his light would not go out. He came to a world which did not mesh, to heal its tangles, shield its scorn. In the mystery of the Word made flesh, the maker of the stars was born. We cannot wait till the world is sane to raise our songs with joyful voice. For to share our grief, to touch our pain, he came with love. Rejoice, rejoice. Oh, I love that one. I love that one. It is in our bulletin this week. If you want to see it, just look at the bulletin this week. Okay, Magnificat by John Shea. And this is in Mary's voice, what Mary must be thinking. All that I am sings of the God who brings his life to birth in me. My spirit soars on the wings of my Lord. He has smiled on me, and the blaze of his smile no woman or man shall ever forget. My God is a gentle strength who has caught me up and carried me to greatness. His love space cannot hold, nor time, age, and all quicken to his touch. My God is a torrent of justice. He takes the straight paths in the minds of the proud and twists them to a labyrinth. The boot of the oppressor he pushes aside and raises the lowly, whom he loves, from the ground. With his own hands he sets a table for the hungry, but the unfeeling rich suffer the cold eye of his judgment. Our mothers and our fathers he has held in his arms, and the future grows like this child within me, for the God of whom I sing bears us his Son. Thank you, John Shea. Beautiful, beautiful poetry. I hope it brings you joy. It brings me joy. It brings me hope and peace too, especially hope, because it reminds me of the nature of God and that what we embrace is real love, big L love. So may you sense God walking alongside you this week and experience the abundant hope, peace, and joy that God has just for you. And may you share it generously with others. Until next week, and in this together with you as always, Reverend Stephanie signing off.